Daniel chapter 1. Bishanatha loth le malakut Jehoiakim melech Yehuda bah Nebuchadnezzar with ar melech Babel Jerusalem Wayat ar aleha. In the third year for the kingdom of Jehoiakim, the king of Yehuda, came Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, to Jerusalem, and he besieged upon it. Vayitten Adonai beyado, and Adonai gave into his hands at the Jehoiakim melech Yehuda. Jehoiakim, the king of Yehuda, he gave into his hands. V'mikasat kelebet ha Elohim, and from the end of the vessels of the house of the God, Vayibihem hersh Shinar bet Elohai, and he brought them to the land of Shinar, to the house of his God. Et hakelim hevi bet hoth ar Elohai, and he brought the vessels, and the vessels he had brought into the house of the treasury of his God. Vayomer HaMelech leAshpenaz Rab Sarisai, and the king said to Ashpenaz, the ruler or the great one of his eunuchs, Lahavi mibnei Yisrael u'mizera hamaluka u'min partamim, to bring from the sons of Yisrael, and from the seed of the kingdom, and from the nobles, Yeladim atrahen bahem kol mum, utove marhe, ومشكيليم بكل حكمة ويوضع عدات ومبين مدع وأتركوه باهم العمود بهيكل هملك. Lads, children, which there is not in them any blemish, and good of appearance, and understanding in all wisdom, and knowing knowledge, and understanding knowledge, thought, and which strength was in them to stand in the temple or the palace of the king. Ulalam madam sefer ulashon kashdim, and to teach them, to make them learn book and tongue of the kashdim. Wayamanalahim hammelech, and the king apportioned for them the var yom biyomo, the thing of a day in its day. Mi patha baga hamelech wa mi yen mishatai, from the dainties of the king, or the delicacy of the king, and from the wine of his drinkings. Ulagadalam shanim thaloth, and to bring them up, to make them grow 3 years. Umiqthatham ya'madu lipnei hamelech, and from their end that they should stand before the king. Wayahiyabahem mibnei Yehuda Daniel Hananiah Mishael wa Azariah, and there was among them from the sons of Yehuda Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Vayashem lahim shar hasarisim shemot. And the prince of the eunuchs set for them names. Vayashem ladaniel Belteshazzar. And he set for Daniel Belteshazzar. Hananiah Shadrach. And for Hananiah Shadrach. Mishael Meshach. And for Mishael Meshach. Azariah Abednego. And for Azariah Abednego. Vayashem Daniel al libo. Atralo yitgal bepathabug hamelech ubeyen mishatayu. And Daniel set upon his own heart that he would not defile himself in the delicacy of the king and in the wine of his drinkings. Vayavakish mishar hasarisim atarlo yitgal. And he sought from the prince of the eunuchs that he might not defile himself. Vayiten ha Elohim et Daniel lehesed ulrahmim lipne shar hasarisim. And the God gave Daniel for loving kindness and for compassions before the prince of the eunuchs. Vayomer shar hasarisim ledaniel. Ya rehani et hadoni hamelech atramina et mahakalchem we et mishatechem. And the prince of the eunuchs said to Daniel, fearing I am my lord the king. I am fearing my lord the king, which hath measured, counted, assigned, appointed your food and your drinks. Ataralamah yirah etepenechem zo'afim. For what he should see your faces enraged, sad looking, depressed looking, min hayyiladim atarakagilchem, more than the children which are according to your age. Wahiyyabtem et roshi lamelech. And ye should endanger my head with the king. Vayomer Daniel Elhamelethar. And Daniel said to the Melthar, the steward, Ataramina shar hasarisim, al Daniel Hananiah Mishael Azariah, which was appointed the prince of the eunuchs, which the prince of the eunuchs appointed over Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Nasana et abadaka. Test thou now thy servants, Yamim Ashara, 10 days. Vayitnu lanu min hazeroim. And let be given to us from the vegetables. Wanohakala, Wamayim, and we shall eat. Wamayim, Wanishita, and water, and we shall drink. Wayerahu, Lepanaka, Marenu, and let be seen before thy faces our appearances. Let our appearances be seen before thy faces. Wamarehe hayaladim ha-okalim et the patabaga ha-melech. And the appearance of the children, those eating the delicacy of the king. Wakataratireh ashe im abadaka. And like what thou shalt see, effectuate with thy servants. وَيَشْمَعْ لَهُمْ لَدَّابَرْ هَذَا. And he listened to them, to this word. وَيَنَسَّمْ يَامِيمَ عَشَارًا. And he tested them 10 days. وَمِقْثَاتْ يَامِيمَ عَشَارًا نِرَى مَرَيْهِمْ طُوب وَبَرِيهِ وَعَشَارًا. And from the end of 10 days, their appearance was seen as good, and they were fat ones of flesh. Min kol hayaladim ha-okalim et patabag ha-melech. More than all the children eating the delicacy of the king. وَيَحْيَ ha-melech nor share et patabagam. وَيَن mishatehem. وَنوتين lahem. Zeronim. And the Melthar, the steward, was lifting away their delicacy and the wine of their drinking, and giving for them vegetables. وَحَيِّلَادِيمْ هَاهِلَّ أَرْبَعَةً. ناتان اللهم ها إلهيم مدع وحشكيل بكل سفر وحكمة ودانيال هيبين بكل حازون وحلوموت. And these children, these 4 children, the God gave for them understanding and skill in every book and wisdom. And Daniel was understanding in every vision and dream. Ulemiqtat hayamim atraha marham melek lahabihim wayibiem shar hasarisim lifne nebuchadurriathar utur. And for the end of the days which the king said to bring them in, and the prince of the eunuchs brought them before Nebuchadurri Uthur. Wayadaber hitam hamelech, and the king worded with them, Walo hanimatha mikulam, Kadaniel, Hananiah, Mishael, wa Azariah. And there was not found from all of them like Daniel and Hananiah, Mishael and Azariah. وَيَعْمَدُوا لِفْنَي هَمَّلَكَ. And they stood before the king. وَكُلُّ دَبَرَ حُكْمَةَ بِينَا أَتْرَبِقَ شْمِهِمْ هَمَّلَكَ وَيِّمْتَاهِمْ عشر يادوت على كل هارتميم وهاشافيم أتر بكل ملكوته. And every word of wisdom, of understanding, which the king sought from them, he found them 10 hands upon all the diviners and the conjurers which were in all his kingdom. ويحيى دانيال عدد سنة أحد لكورش هملك. And Daniel was until the first year of Koresh the king.